everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing some boring and monotonous stuff on KITT, but it's just part of what we gotta do. We are trying to figure out how to hook the shifter cable up from the 1982 T700 or whatever this had to the 4L60E transmission. I got a couple of different cable options. We'll see if one of these will work out so we don't have to make something completely fabricated. That's where we're gonna start. I'm also gonna go buy a car from my past today, and we'll see how much we can get done on this car. We've also got to wire the entire chassis. That's gonna be tedious. Thankfully I have Steve.
Gotta learn how to clip first, you know. An old safety clip got me. All right, yeah, so obviously it originally came, I think, with a 700 R4. So we've got a 4L60 in there. They're really related. Right now we just want to get a shifter cable that's going to go from the shifter to the side of the transmission, and the one that's initially on the vehicle doesn't quite fit. I'm sure you could force it on and do some rigging, but like Jason got some new cables, so we're just going to find one that fits. So I'm just going to get them out of the box here, see which ones we got. Alrighty. I seem to recall it was too short. I don't fully remember. So, let's off of it. That's a different design totally. So, well, we'll find out. All right, let's get it up, take a peek.
It didn't grab it on very well.
Oh, yes, I see that. Oh. Just one? You're gonna have to show me. I found one, but oh, it was the one.
From the 90s, man.
Sorry. The T-top got me. T20s. It's got metric bolts on it. Oh, it's super tiny. Let's make sure I got the right size here. Okay. I just want to get this off, kind of get access to any side of the shifter. I know when I get down there, I can see the selector switch on the transmission and where the shifter cable will come down, but I'm thinking if I just pull this cover off, that way I don't have to take everything out of here to get to this. I just want to kind of see everything, and then from there I'll know what to do. Maybe that's not a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't want to damage anything, so we'll... Okay, well, I can see part of it. It connects up to the shifter. I gotta, all right, let's get underneath it too. I'm gonna go up and take a peek. All right, I just wanna get the old one out, compare the designs. It looks like there's one that's gonna basically fit the brackets we have, and then just see what the difference is. Have this guy all the way in park, and we will see if it works out for us.
Why don't we take the console out? Or is that a huge undertaking?
No, not with two people, maybe not. Maybe. Oh, there we go.
That way we don't break this 44-year-old plastic. I've never seen two cables on a shifter like that.
Yeah, one of these cables is going...
Oh, does it go to the column to not release the key if it's not in park?
No, it's going to the gas pedal. Yeah, this looks like what's on that inside one. Yeah, it's not gonna... It's gonna have to have this kind of flange to meet up to the transmission bracket. This is where it's gonna clip in at. Okay. And so we're gonna need one that kind of mimics this size of thickness, because that was perfect.
That's what my wife says.
That's what she said.
It needs to come down some, and then maybe we can kind of squeeze it into place and then shave off half of that head at the top. That'll fit up here.
Do you know which part number cable this was, or which box it came out of? All right, so in all of my research that I tried to find in the Knight Rider forums, a lot of people made their own cables with different kits. What I found, Pioneer part number CA Charlie Apple 1216. You can get this at O'Reilly's or any other auto parts store. It's gonna take a little modification. This side goes directly to the transmission, no problem, goes right on the linkage. At the shifter, there's a little tab that this sits in to hold, and then this goes over a little notch, and then there's a key that goes in. So what we're gonna have to do to make this one work is we're just gonna channel out about half the material that's in the groove here so that it will slide down better. And then the thickness of this head, I'm gonna do about half on each side. so that it can go on. That's all the modification we should have to do, and then it should work just fine from there. About like that?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right, now to do that one, what are we gonna use? Well, sir, see how we did.
Oh, probably just a tiny bit more on that, just a little bit, and then for this guy here, all right, just a tiny bit more. It's perfect. It just needs to be just a little bit smaller, like maybe 1.5 millimeters.
Okay.
For this, try to do the same thing to the other side, actually.
Okay. So the old saying, measure twice, cut once. When you're working with plastics like this, it's really hard, almost impossible to add material, but you can always take more away. So start cutting less than you need, do it in little steps, and then that way as you get closer and closer, you don't go too far and then ruin a cable. Yeah, the cable was only like 15 bucks, but that's not the point. I would have to order another one and it'd just be another day delay. So go slow, be patient, it'll all work out. So as you can see, the inner shield through the hole there and through the hole there. Had I not stopped, I would have gone into this. That would have caused binding. It would have been bad. So that's probably gonna be exactly what we need. Here it goes.
All right, this guy goes. I feel like I gotta force it forward, even though I know the shifter's all the way forward.
Oh, are we too long? Dang.
How far off is it?
Then about ½ inch to 1 inch, yeah. Well, man, we're just off by 1 inch. Do we try the other one? I'd have to do the same to this end that we did to the other. Part in your right hand should go right in.
This one feels like it might be too short. Yeah, that one will actually be too short. It's like it adjusts maybe.
I was looking at that. It's got these funny ends. Are these things adjustable?
I don't know about that one, but this one looks like it is.
Oh. That one will go longer, but not shorter.
Yeah, I didn't get that much. It does adjust, but just it's not enough. Oh, it does today.
What? Did Gideon save the day?
Gideon saves the day. So like I said all along, flip this cable around and, you know, kind of do it.
Well, you know, with near 60 years of experience between Steve and I, we need our 17-year-old camera guy to tell us how to put the cable on the 1982 American muscle car.
Damn! Very nice. No complaints. Well, we won't tighten that up right now, but yeah, let's go up there and let's grab it and shake it and see what happens.
Oh.
Reverse.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Drive. One.
Third.
Well, this shifter is for...
I didn't think about that.
The shifter won't go all the way down to 2 and 1. It'll only go down to 3, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem. The transmission has more gears than the shifter does.
Yeah, I had that problem when we did my 67 Camaro big block. I put a horseshoe shifter from a 68 in it, but it had a 2-speed power glide and I had a turbo 350. Kept telling Ken it didn't feel like it was going into the higher gears, and he was always arguing with me. And it wasn't. It was the shifter wasn't allowing it right. But this isn't like that. This is proper. And park. Perfect. We can tighten that up. Good job, Gideon, saving the day in the video. Now we're gonna have to listen to him. Well, that's okay. I've got, once we get the ejection seat working, he can sit there and make his proposals.
Hey man, what's this car doing?
All right, so we're going on a short road trip, about 10 minutes up the road here. About 4 years ago, I sold a Mercedes that I had owned since 2010. It's a 2008 CLS 550, and you know, my wife and I had it for 13 years. And when we bought it for $40,000. It was originally supposed to be a Viper, but we decided on that. It had 13,000 miles on it. And when I sold it 3 years ago, it was at 180,000 miles. And the car was still basically pristine. But I had just gotten my SL63, and I had a customer who'd always bugged me about wanting to buy it from me. And I hadn't wanted to sell it, but he came in the day after I got my SL63, and I was all excited about it. And he brought cash, and so I sold it to him for, I think I sold it to him for $6,000 or $8,000. You know, high miles at that point. Well, just the other day, I was on Marketplace, scrolling through like I always do, and I saw the car, and it's up here in Sammamish, and it's the same guy that owns it. It's a little rougher than when I had it. I mean, when I had it, it was pristine. It's not now. That's okay. We'll put it back to the way it was supposed to be. You know, I sold the car on a whim. I have never been fully happy with a daily commuter. Like, I love this car. This E53 is amazing. The SL63 was so impractical, completely impractical and useless, but this is an awesome car. But I kind of feel bad driving it every day, especially in Washington with our winters, get potholes, gravel on the road, and it just takes a toll on cars. So I figured, seeing this one, he's got it listed for $2,000. I talked him down to $1,700. I figured it'd be perfect to put back in good condition and use that as my daily driver during bad weather. So I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, hello.
Hey,
What happened here?
how are you?
Good to see you.
Somebody backed up and hit this car. Here, some small scratch here and some here.
Yeah, a door or two. Does everything still work?
Everything works. If somebody gets the coolant fixed,
Okay.
working wise, no problem.
How bad is it leaking? Does it do it in like 10 miles or?
No, it drives even. I drove up to Bellevue sometimes. But when
Okay.
it leaks, I'll just refill it, leave it. And then I've been driving it up to Bellevue, to my office also.
Okay.
This strut on the
Oh,
other
gotcha,
side.
the air strut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want to go ahead with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get the mechanical fixed. I'll get the seats reupholstered and get that fixed and be good as new.
Yeah. I think technically it's very good car.
Yeah.
But mechanically,
I regretted, after I sold it to you, I immediately regretted selling it.
and you know, it took me 6 months to really make up my mind. I said, let it go now, because this happened around 6 months ago, and I was.
Well, I had bought my SL63 convertible, which was amazing, and I'd only had it a couple of days, so the newness hadn't worn off on me.
Okay.
But after driving it for a couple of weeks, it was so impractical. My daughter and I couldn't put both of our backpacks in the trunk together when I take her to daycare because the trunk was so small.
No, this is 1700.
1700. Sign and date there.
Yeah,
And,
and-
yeah, and then here too. We got to fill this out for the mileage.
Is that good?
That's perfect. Thank you.
Your car back to you.
Glad to have it back.
I gave the keys to you.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
A little worse than I thought. A little worse than I thought. But I bought it. So, if you just saw this car right now, you'd think it was just a beat down piece of shit. It's not. This car didn't have the proper owner after me, but we're gonna put it back the way it's supposed to be. In the pictures, I did not see the damage to the front end that was fixed with this awesome electrical tape. I'm not sure what the actual damage is. I can't tell, but I will peel all this off and see what's going on under there. Also, damage to the door here. He said a semi-truck backed into him and then didn't give him any information and left. Who knows? The seats, Mercedes seats, if you don't condition them properly and you use Armor All, this is what happens. The leather is perforated for the seat heaters, and if you don't use the proper conditioning treatment, what happens is when you use the seat heaters, the leather dries out, sucks the oils right out of them, and it cracks like that. Funny thing is, I had both of these seats reupholstered before I sold it to him, so he really must have not taken care of it. Also, the trim rings for the cup holders are missing, so I'll have to get a new one of those. Some cleaning. I'm just a glutton for punishment, I guess. But post some pictures now of what the car looked like when I sold it to him, so you know I'm not completely out of my mind. But also keep in mind, I sold it to him for $6,000 or $8,000. I just paid $1,700 for it. I'm not complaining. Car runs and drives still, needs an alignment. We're gonna need a set of tires, typical stuff. So this is what I do.
It's actually not that bad. It'll buff out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull the bumper off and see what's going on. Fender's pushed out. Let me get a razor blade. What's going on here? Well, this car never had any Bondo in it. because it had never been wrecked previously. What I suspect is he had a gypsy in a parking lot fix this, because that is exactly what this looks like. And that is not a racist comment. That is something we see a lot down around Tacoma area. Not so much up here. This isn't even Bondo, this is wood putty. So yeah, it's gonna need a fender and a bumper cover and probably a headlight and whatever's reinforcing it. Not the end of the world, but not ideal. But I only paid a little bit of money for this. It's gonna be sitting on the ground in a minute. Well, I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm glad that I got it back, and I'm glad that I get to put it back to what it was. Because otherwise, somebody else had bought this that didn't have our abilities and our finances. This car would end up just shit and destroyed. So I'm glad to have it back. Took the duct tape off the hood. I don't know what was going on up here as to why they put duct tape all up on here, peeled the paint off. I do recall that I had some damage to the front right, probably back in 2011 or 12, that I had fixed at a body shop, but they replaced the bumper cover, they didn't repair it, and they didn't repair the fender. So I'm just not sure what's going on there. But I'm gonna go online right now, I'm gonna find a bumper cover, I'm gonna find a fender, and if I can find a black hood, you know, cheaper than painting it, then I'll do that too. Oh, Steve's gonna be so pissed at me, because you know, Steve's gonna have to do all this work. Oh, you have to do the HB tuner and stuff.
Yeah, just to tell it like, hey, don't trip, and then it'll be like, okay.
We've got a ways to go. Well, as far as kit goes, unless you guys want to watch us do hours and hours of tedious wiring, then we'll be back with you when this car is about ready to fire up. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to all the new people, thank you very much for watching our channel and joining. Go back, watch some of our older videos. There's some good stuff in there, especially the Aston Martin, the F-250 Highboy. There is some fun stuff that we've done.